So hello and good morning to everyone. So our today's lead code question is 3658, that is GCD of odd and even sums. So basically in this question we are given an integer n, and now we have to find the GCD of two values. The first value is sum odd, which is the sum of the first smallest n positive numbers, and sum even, which is the sum of the smallest n positive even numbers. So basically we have to return the GCD of sum odd comma sum even. So let's say if our n is equal to 4, then what will be our sum odd? Our sum odd will be the sum of first four odd numbers, that is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, right? And sum even, sum even will be sum even will be 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8. So this will be 16 and this will be 20. So we have to return GCD of 16 comma 20, which is 4, right? So this way we have to return the GCD of first n odd positive numbers and first n even positive numbers, right? So let's see the constraints. So our n value can be up to 1000, right? So let's see the approach part. So as we know, our first n odd numbers are 1, 3, 5 and so on up to 1 plus n minus 1 into d is 2, right? So that is 2n minus 1, right? This number. So these are the first n odd positive numbers. So basically this is an arithmetic progression AP, right? So here we have the first term, we have the last term. So the sum of first n terms of an AP is n by 2, the first term plus last term, right? This is the formula. So if we see over here in our what we called in our AP, then we get the sum as n by 2. First term is 1, last term is 2n minus 1. So when we solve it, we get n by 2 into 2n. So it will be n square. So the sum of first n odd numbers is n square, right? Then if you see the first n even numbers, so the first n even numbers are 2, 4, 6 and all up to 2n. So if you use the same formula, that is n by 2, first term is 2 and last term is 2n, so it will be n into n plus 1. So we get sum odd is equal to n square and sum even is equal to n into n plus 1. Now what we need to do is we need to find GCD of n square into n square and n into n plus 1. So we have to find the GCD of these two terms. So if we take n as the factor out, then we get n into GCD of n comma n plus 1. And as we know, two consecutive numbers are always co-prime. So what is co-prime? So co-prime is that so if two numbers are co-prime, then their GCDs will always be 1. And as we know, two consecutive numbers are co-prime, so this value GCD of n comma n plus 1 will be 1. So finally we get GCD of n square comma n into n plus 1 n will be n. So always our answer will be n, right? So our answer will be n always. So we just have to write one line, that is return n, and that is our code part. So I hope I'm able to explain you the solution properly. So if you like the video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.